Junior high. I think the significant thing about that is, and I may be off, I'm not sure, I don't think there's another school in Wayne Westland that has a string of consecutive yearly operettas or musicals. I know that Wayne High has missed a couple. I don't think John Glenn has performed for that long, so we hold the record here at Adams. We'd like to make some announcements prior to the beginning of this, and there are three people that we left off the program. We forgot to mention this young lady last night, but John Malkowski, Ken Edwards on curtains, very important job, and Brenda Painter has been left off. She's one of the children in the play.
So I'm going to ask that you keep your young children with you, and if you have that urge for TV talk, we would greatly appreciate the 8 to 10 weeks that we've worked really hard on this. It's been a fantastic audience last night, and I didn't even want to bring the subject up, but I thought I'd mention it tonight that if you've got an urge to talk, please use the back entrance, go out in the hall and do your chatting, because I lose train of thought. And my 8 piano lessons carry me just so far, and after that, I got to depend on a little faith. So with that, we'll start with the overture. Hope you enjoy the show. Intermission will be in about an hour and a half.
Jutting out into the river? That's it, that's Bangkok.
Oh, look, all our boxes.
Aye, what a fill out they are.
We packed everything we had in our Singapore house. Furniture and everything. coming down to the docks to meet us?
With the king himself, I don't think so. Kings don't as a rule.
I wonder if you know what you're facing, ma'am. Englishwoman here in the east.
Look, Mother. Look at the boat. Look at the dragon's head on the bow and all the men standing up carrying torches.
That's the royal barge.
Do you suppose that's the king, the man sitting under the golden canopy?
That's the Crawler home, short of Prime Minister. The king's right-hand man, you might say.
Do you suppose he's coming out to meet us?
No doubt. We'll wait until we pass him, then he'll come around our stern. Ma'am, I might be allowed to offer you a word of warning.
What is it, Captain?
That man has power, either for you or against you.
Oh, Captain, I
I'm
don't...
just telling you, ma'am, I think you should know.
Thank you, Captain.
Look, Mother. They're closer. The Prime Minister is naked.
Hush, Louis, that's not a nice word. He's not naked. Well, he's half naked.
They all look rather horrible to me. Father wouldn't have liked us to be afraid, would he, Mother?
No, Louis, Father would not have liked us to be afraid.
Does anything ever frighten you?
Sometimes.
What do you do?
I whistle.
Oh, that's why you whistle.
Yes, that's why I whistle. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I fool the people out there, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're brave, and it will take you far. You may be as brave as make believe you are. You may be as brave as make believe you are.
That is a very good idea, Mother. A very good idea.
It is a good idea, isn't it?
You know what, Mother? I don't think I shall ever be afraid again.
Good.
While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell. For when I fool the people out there, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're brave, and it will take you far. You may be as brave as make believe you are.
Clear that away, ma'am. I wouldn't whistle. Call home, I think it's disrespectful.
Oh, were we whistling? Sorry, I didn't realize.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Siam.
He calls you sir.
Hush, dear, hush.
Sir, the Crawler home wishes to know, are you the ladies who be schoolmistress of royal children?
Yes,
Have you any friends in Bangkok?
I know no one in Bangkok at all.
Sir, the Crawler home wishes to know, are you married?
I am a widow.
What manner of man your deceased husband?
My husband was an officer in His Majesty's Army. Tell your master his visit with me lies in my capacity of schoolteacher to royal children. He has no right to pry into my personal affairs.
I don't think I would, ma'am.
Well, he hasn't, Captain Orton. I am not living at the palace.
Who said?
The king says, the king has promised me 20 pounds a month and a house of my own.
King do not always remember what he promised. If I tell him he breaks his promise, I shall make anger at him.
I think it's better making your hearing about larger matters.
But all I want is 10 minutes audience with him.
King very busy now. New Year's celebration is just finishing. Fireworks every night. Cremation of late queen is just starting.
Oh, you lost your queen? When did she die?
4 years ago. With cremation ceremony comes also fireworks.
And what am I to do in the meantime?
In the meantime, you wait in palace.
Your Excellency, I will teach in the palace, but I must have a house of my own to go to at the end of the day when my duties are over.
What do you wish to do in the evening that cannot be done in palace?
How dare you? Your Excellency, I don't think you understand. I came here to work. I must support myself and my young son, and I shall take nothing less than what I have been promised.
You will tell King this? Ha!
I will tell King this.
It will be a very interesting meeting. You come now. You come now, or you can stay on both. I do not care.
You wish to stay on my ship and return to Singapore?
No, thank you, Captain. Your Excellency, I will go with you. I have made a bargain, and I shall live up to my part of it. But I expect that a bargain will be kept on both sides. I will go with you, Your Excellency.
To palace?
For the time being. Goodbye, Captain, and thank you for everything. Goodbye, Captain. Look, Mother!
Well, I've been meaning to speak to you about English school teacher. She's waiting to see you.
She's in Siam? How long?
2 weeks, 3 weeks. She has needed discipline, Your Majesty. She objects to living in palace. Talks about how she didn't promise her.
I do not recollect such promise. Tell her I will see her. I will see her in a moment.
Your Majesty, the Lunthaw emissary from court of Burma.
Ah, yes. You're here for a copy of famous Bangkok Temple. And give permission.
We bring you presents from Prince of Burma.
Am I to trust a ruler of Burma?
Am I to trust this present they send me? Or is she a spy?
I am not a spy. My name is Tuptim. You are pleased that I speak English? My name is Tuptim.
King is pleased with you. He likes you.
The king is pleased.
He is pleased with me, my Lord and Master, declares he's pleased with me. What does he mean? What does he know of me? This Lord and Master, when he has looked at me, what has he said? Something young, soft and slim, painted cheeks, tapering lips, smiling lips, all for him. Eyes that shine just for him, so he thinks, just for him. Though the man may be my Lord and Master, so he may study me as hard as he can. The smile beneath my smile, he'll never see. He'll never know I love another man. He'll never know I love
Your Majesty wishes me to leave?
I will tell you when I wish you to leave. Your Majesty, Madam Leonore. You are a school teacher?
Yes, Your Majesty. When may I start my work?
I will tell you when I wish you to start.
There is a matter we have to settle first, Your Majesty.
You are part of general plan I have for bringing to Siam what is good on Western culture. Already I bring printing press here, for printing.
Yes, I know, Your Majesty.
How you know?
Before I signed our agreement, I found out all I could about Your Majesty's ambitions for Siam.
Ha! This is scientific. You are pleased with your apartments and palace?
They are quite comfortable, Your Majesty, but my young son and I have found it rather confining, with Amazons guarding the doors, not permitting us to leave our quarters.
Strangers cannot be allowed to roam around a palace before presentment to king. You could look out the windows.
Yes, Your Majesty, we have done so. We have seen New Year celebrations, royal cremation ceremonies, etc., etc., etc.
Etc. What is this etc.?
According to the dictionary, it means and the rest. All the things that you have been doing while we have been waiting. Fireworks.
Ha! Best fireworks I see at a funeral. How you like my acrobats?
Splendid, Your Majesty. Best acrobats I ever see at funerals.
Ha! Have children prepare for presentation to school teacher.
How many children have you, Your Majesty?
but I begin very late. Very late indeed. You shall not teach all of them. You shall teach only ones whose mothers are in royal favor with king, and at present time are few. Very few indeed.
Ah, Lady Tiang. Madam Leonore. This is Lady Tiang, head wife.
There is a happy land far, far away, where saints in glory stand, bright, bright as day. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Missionary.
Oh, a missionary taught you English.
Yes, sir, missionary.
Lady Tiang, you will have Madam Leonore with her school teaching, and she in her turn will teach you the better English.
Your Majesty...
She is grateful to me for my kindness.
Oh, I see. Your Majesty, in
You,
our
come here. You already speak well the English. She arrived today. She is present to
To read a book called Small House of Uncle Thomas. It's by an American lady, Harriet Beecher Stowe.
A woman has written a book?
A very wonderful book, Your Majesty. An American book. All about slavery.
Ha! President Lincoln against slavery, no? Me too. Slavery is a very bad thing. I think you'll teach my wives also. Those wives who are in royal favor.
I would be most happy to teach your wives, Your Majesty, even though that was not part of our agreement. Speaking of our agreement, reminds me there is one little matter about my house.
Also, I will allow you to help me in my foreign correspondence.
Yes, Your Majesty, but I don't think you understand. Your Majesty, I don't think you understand about my house.
House? House? What is this about house?
I want my house, the house you promised me, Your Majesty.
You shall live in palace. If you teach in palace, you shall live in palace. If you do not live in palace, you do not teach here. And you go. You go wherever you please. I do not care. You understand this?
Yes, Your Majesty, but if these are the only terms on which
Silence! I have no more time to talk. Talk to women, my wives.
What is the matter? What are they trying to do to me?
They think you wear a big skirt like that because you shape like that.
Well, what I'm not.
They wish to know, sir, if you have any children.
One little boy.
I have boy too. Crown Prince Chalfa Chulalongkorn, heir to throne. I would be happy if you would teach children.
I would like to very much. I came all the way here from Singapore to do so. But really, under these conditions...
You could be great help to all here, sir.
Lady Tiang, why do you call me sir?
Because you're scientific, not lowly like woman.
Do you all think women are more lowly than men? Well, I don't.
Please, sir, do not tell King. Make King very angry.
King seems to be angry already. That lovely girl, he said she was a present?
From Prince of Burma. I think she loved another man. If so, she will never see other man again.
But you can't help wishing for another man if he's the man you want.
It is strange for a school teacher to talk so romantic.
Romantic? I suppose I am. I was very much in love with my late husband, Tom.
Tom?
Once a woman has loved like that, she understands all other women who are in love. And she's on their side too, even if she's just a school teacher.
She was very pretty in face.
Dear, yes, very pretty in face. about a night when the earth smelled of summer and the sky was streaked with white and the soft mist of England was sleeping on a hill. I remember this, and I always will. There are new lovers now on the same silent hill, looking on the same blue sea. And I know Tom and I are a part of them all, and they're all a part of Tom and me. Hello, young love, and wherever you are, I hope your troubles are few. All my good wishes go with you tonight. I've been in love like you. Be brave, young lovers, and follow your star. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. I've been in love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down a street in a trance. To fly down a street on the chance that you'll meet, and you meet not really by chance. Don't cry, young lovers, whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. All of my memories are happy tonight. I've had a love of my own. I've had a love of my own like yours. I've had a love of my own. Be brave, young lovers, and follow your star. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. I've been in love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down a street in a trance. You fly down a street on a chance that you'll meet, and you meet not really by chance. Don't cry, young lovers, whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. All of my memories are happy tonight. I've had a love of my own. I've had a love of my own like yours. I've had a love of my
The children, they have come for presentation to school teacher.
This is all very interesting, Your Majesty, but it does not solve my...
Silence! You shall stand here to meet royal children.
Very well, Your Majesty.
The royal princes and princesses.
word you learned yesterday in writing down 12 times in your copybook?
A thought for the day. East or west? Home is best.
East?
West? Home best? Home means house. Every day for many, many months, always something about house. Are my children to be taught nothing more?
Yesterday, we are taught that the world is a round ball that spins on a stick through the middle. Everyone knows that the world rides on the back of the great turtle, which keeps it from running into the stars.
How can it be that if some people believe one thing and other people believe another thing?
Then which is true?
Ball, we stick to it. I believe.
You believe? Does that mean you do not know? But you must know, because you are king.
Someday you too will be king, and you too will know everything.
But when do I know that I know everything?
When you are king. Now leave me. When you are king. I do not know. I am not sure. I'm not sure of anything. When I was a boy, world was but a spot. What was so was so. What was not was not. Now I am a man. World has changed a lot. Some things nearly so. Others nearly not. There are times I am with the guy, I'm not sure of what I absolutely know. Very often find confusion in conclusion I concluded long ago. In my head are many facts that as a student I have studied to procure. In my head are many facts of which I wish I was more certain I was sure. Is a puzzlement. What to tell a growing son? What, for instance, shall I say to him of women? Shall I educate him on the ancient line? Shall I tell the boy as far as he is able to respect his wives and love them at all times? Shall I tell him every one is like the other, and the better of the two is really neither? But if I tell him this, he won't believe it, and I nearly think I don't believe it either. When my father was a king, he was a king who knew exactly what he knew, and his brain was not an object forever swinging to and fro and fro and to. Shall I then be like my father and be willfully and movable and strong? Or is better to be right, or am I right when I believe I may be wrong? Shall I join with all the nations in alliance? If the lies are weak and I'm the best alone, if the lies are strong with power to protect me, might they not protect me out of all I own? Is a danger to be trusting one another? One will seldom want to do what other wishes, but unless someday somebody trusts somebody, there'll be nothing left on earth excepting fishes. There are times I almost think nobody's sure of what they absolutely know. Everybody finds confusion in conclusions they concluded long ago. And it puzzles me to learn that the way men may be in doubt of what he knows. Very quickly will he fight, he'll fight to prove what that he does not know is so. Oh, sometimes I think that people going mad. Sometimes I think that people not so bad. But no matter what they think, I must go on living life. As leader of my kingdom, I must go forth. be father to my children and husband to each wife, etc., etc., and so forth. If my Lord in heaven would I show the way, every day I try to live another day. If my Lord in heaven would I show the way, every day I do my best for one more day. But is a puzzlement.
so cold that the lakes and rivers freeze. And the water becomes so hard you can walk on it.
Walk on water?
Yes, Your Highness, walk on water.
How is possible? Hard what?
It is not only hard, but very slippery too. When people walk on it, they fall down and slide. Not only do the lakes and rivers freeze, but the raindrops, as they fall from the sky, are changed into small white spots that look like lakes. This is called snow.
No. Spots of lace?
Yes, Your Highness, the water freezes on the way down from the sky.
And the raindrops turn into little stars?
Yes, Your Highness, the light shaped like stars, small and white.
There's not a word of truth in it.
I do not believe in snow.
I don't believe science is so big. So big. Biggest country in the world.
What? How can schoolroom be so unscientific?
Your Majesty, I'm afraid we've had a little misunderstanding. I was describing snow to them, and they refused to believe there was such a thing.
Snow?
Snow,
Ah, yes. From mountaintop.
from the sky.
From the sky to mountaintop.
Sire, please. How does it come down from the sky?
Like this.
Thank you, sire.
I have seen pictures. Switzerland. Land all white with snow.
That's right, Your Majesty.
Will not believe.
Well, after all, they have never seen it.
Never see. If they will know only what they see, why do we have schoolroom? Rise! Do not ever let me hear of you not believing schoolteacher, whom I bring her here at great expense. 20 pounds. Each month. 20 English pounds. Sterling! Children must learn, and teacher must teach. Must not waste time instructing children of silly English song, Home Sweet House. To remind me of promises I never made, etc., etc.
Your Majesty, you did promise me a house, a brick residence, adjoining the Royal Palace. Those were your words in your letter.
I do not remember such words.
I remember them.
I will do remembrance. Who is king here? I remind you, so you remember that. I do not remember anything, except that you are my servant.
Oh, no, Your Majesty.
What? What? I say you are my servant.
No, Your Majesty, indeed, I am not your servant.
I would say your mother is bad manners.
You would? We are fighting if no man's law. Louis, stop it! Your Majesty, if you do not give me the house you promised me, I shall be forced to return to England.
We believe, school teacher. And I believe in snow, Miss Santa. Do not let her go away.
I will let you do nothing. That is not my pleasure. It is my pleasure you stay here, in palace. In palace!
No, Your Majesty.
I give you more servants. I give you bigger room.
But that is not the point, Your Majesty.
Why wish you to leave these children whom loving you so extraordinarily?
I do not wish to leave them. I love them too. Quite extraordinarily. But I cannot stay in a country where a promise has no meaning.
I will hear no more about this promise.
A land where there are talk of honor and a wish for Siam to take its place among the modern nations of the world, where there is talk of great changes, but where everything still remains the same according to the wishes of the king.
I will hear no more! No more!
You'll hear no more because I have no more to say.
Out! 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 big world. Siam, very small. England, very small. All people, very small. No man big enough to be alone. No man big enough. King? King different. King need nobody at all. I king.
Where's Mrs. Anna?
She will not be with us ever again. She has quarreled with the king.
How can we meet if she's not with us? She was our only friend.
We cannot be seen talking like this. Anyone can come in. Pretend you wait for her.
If only we could stop pretending. We kiss in the shadow. We hide from the moon. Our meetings are few and over too soon. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word. Alone in our secrets, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold now my lover loves me. Talk to him. When can we meet? When?
It is not possible. We cannot meet alone ever again. Not ever. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word.
Alone in our secrets, together
your mother to go.
I am not sure whether my mother will allow your father not to allow her to go.
Why does not your mother admit that she was wrong?
I don't believe my mother thinks that she was wrong.
It begins to look as if people do not know whether they are right or wrong, even after they have grown up.
I have noticed that too.
A puzzlement. When I left my father a little while ago, I heard him talking to himself. He seemed uncertain about many things.
I don't think grown-ups are certain. I think they only talk as if they're certain.
There are times I almost think they are not sure of what they absolutely know.
I believe they are confused about conclusions they concluded long ago.
If my father and your mother are not sure of what they absolutely know, can you tell me why they fight?
They fight to prove that what they do not know is so.
Oh, sometimes I think that people going mad.
Sometimes I think that people not so bad.
But no matter what I think, I must go on living life. And someday as a leader, I must go forth. Be father to my children, husband to each wife, etc., so forth. If my Lord in heaven, Buddha, show the way, every day I try to live another day. If my Lord in heaven, Buddha, show the way, every day I do my best for one more day. But
It's a puzzlement.
Your servant. Indeed, I'm not your servant, although you give me less than servant's pay. I'm a free and independent employee. Because I'm a woman, you think like every woman, I have to be a slave or concubine. You conceited self-indulgence. Libertine. How I wish I'd called him that. Right to his face. Libertine. And while we're on the subject, sire, there are certain goings on around this place that I wish to tell you I do not admire. I do not like polygamy or even modern bigamy. I realize that in your act it clearly makes a prigamy, but I am from a civilized land called Wales, where men like you are kept in county jail. In your pursuit of pleasure, you have mistresses
be happy to see you. He is a deeply wounded man. No one has ever spoken to him as you did today in schoolroom.
Lady Tiang, no one has ever behaved to me as His Majesty did today in the schoolroom.
And there is more distressing thing. Our agents in Singapore have found letters to British government whose greedy eyes are on Siam. They describe King as barbarian and wish to make Siam protectorate.
That is outrageous. He is many things I do not like, but he's not a barbarian.
Then you will go to him?
You mean advise him?
Must not sound like advice. King cannot take advice. And if you go to him, he will not bring up subject. You must bring it up.
I cannot go to him. I will not. It's against all my principles. Certainly not without having him ask for me first.
He wished to be new-blooded king, with Western ideas. But it is hard for him, Mrs. Anna. And there is something else. Princess tupped him. I do not tell King this. This I will deal with in my own way. But for these other things, he needs help, Mrs. Anna.
He has you.
I am not equal to his special needs. He could be great man. He needs special help. He needs you.
I cannot go to him. I will not.
What more can I say to you? This is a man who thinks with his heart. His heart is not always wise. This is a man who stumbles and falls, but this is a man who tries. This is a man you'll forgive and forgive and help and protect as long as you live. He will not always say what you would have him say, but now and then he'll say something wonderful. The thoughtless things he'll do will hurt and worry you. Then all at once he'll do something wonderful. He has 1,000 dreams that won't come true. You'll know that he believes in them, and that's enough for you. You'll always go along, defend him when he's wrong, and tell him when he's strong. He is wonderful. He'll always need your love, and so he'll get your love. A man who needs your love can be wonderful.
Did you succeed? Will she go to him?
She will go. She knows he needs her. Tell him.
I will tell him she's anxious to come.
I will tell him it is she who needs him.
This also will be true, for this woman knows many things, but this I think she does not know. She'll always go along, defend him when he's wrong, and tell him when
the Bible.
Ah, Mrs. Anna. I think your Moses shall have been a fool.
Moses?
Moses, Moses, Moses. Here it stands written by him that the world was created in 6 days. You and I know that it took many centuries to create world. I think he shall have been a fool to have written so. What is your opinion?
Your Majesty, the Bible was not written by men of science, but by men of faith. It was their explanation of the miracle of creation, which is the same miracle, whether it took 6 days or many centuries.
You have come to apologize?
I am sorry, Your Majesty.
Good, you apologize.
Your Majesty.
I accept.
Your Majesty, nothing that has been said can alter the fact that in my country, when someone makes a promise...
Silence! Tell me about President Lincoln. Shall Mr. Lincoln be winning war he is fighting at present? Does he have enough guns and elephants for transporting same?
Your Majesty, I don't think they have elephants in America.
No elephants? Then I shall send him some. Write letter to Mr. Lincoln.
Now?
Now, when else? Now is always best time. From Fra Miha Montgut. By the blessing of the highest agency of the world, of the whole universe, the King of Siam, sovereign of all tributary countries adjacent and around in every direction, etc., etc. Do you not have any respect for me? Why do you stand over my head? I cannot stand all the time, and in this country, no attendant shall be higher than the king's. From now on, you shall so conduct yourself like all other subjects.
Do you mean on the floor? I am sorry, Your Majesty. I shall try very hard not to let my head be as high as Your Majesty's, but I simply cannot grovel on the floor. I couldn't possibly work that way or think.
You are a very difficult woman. But you will observe care that head shall never be higher than mine.
If I shall sit, you shall sit. If I shall kneel, you shall kneel. Etc., etc., etc.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Is promised?
Is promised.
Good. To His Royal Presidency of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, etc., you picked up. It has occurred to us. It has occurred to us that if several pairs of young male elephants were turned loose in forests of America, they would increase.
Your Majesty, just male elephants?
You put in details later. Tonight, my mind is on other matters, very important matters.
Anything you'd like to discuss with me, Your Majesty?
Why should I discuss important matters with a woman?
Very well. May I say good night?
Good night.
Your Majesty.
What? What?
When the boat arrived from Singapore yesterday,
Singapore. Ha!
was there any news from abroad?
News? News? Yes, there were news. They call me barbarian.
Who?
Certain parties who would like to use this as an excuse to steal my country. Suppose you were Queen Victoria, and someone tell you King of Science barbarian. Would you believe?
Well,
You will. You will. You will believe that I am barbarian because there is no one to speak otherwise.
But this is a lie.
It is a false lie.
What have you decided to do about it, Your Majesty?
You guess what I shall do.
Well, if someone were sending a big lie about me to England, I suppose I should send the truth to England. Is this what you have decided to do, Your Majesty?
Yes, this is what I decided to do. But how? You guess how I shall do this.
Well, my guess would be that when Sir Edward Ramsay arrives here...
Ramsay? Ramsay?
The British diplomat.
Ah, yes, on the way from Singapore. When he arrives, I shall take opportunity of expressing my opinion on English thieves who wish to steal Siam. I shall show them who was barbarian. What is this face you put on?
Your Majesty, my guess would be that you will not fight with Sir Edward.
I will not?
No. You will entertain him and his party in an especially grand manner. Then they will return to England and report to the Queen that you're not a barbarian.
Naturally. Naturally. That is what I intended on doing.
This is the only way to get the better of the British. Stand up to them. Put your best foot forward. Your Majesty, this is just an expression. It means dress up in your best clothes. Show them your most intelligent men and most beautiful women. Edward admires beautiful women.
Edward? You called him this?
We are old friends. I knew him in Bombay before I was married.
Ah. But shall it be proper for British dignitaries to see my women with no shoes on their feet? Shall it be proper for them to put their best bare foot forward? No. Sir Ramsay will go back and tell Queen Victoria I am barbarian. Why don't you think of this?
We shall dress them up, European fashion.
You mean dress them in dresses?
How many women can I have sew for me?
All women of kingdom. How many dresses?
Well, that depends on how many ladies are chosen by Your Majesty.
You are to say of which of my women are most like Europeans, or dressing like Spain. Wake up, everybody! Boys, children, etc., etc.! I shall command Chinese artists to paint their faces very pale, and you are to educate them in European custom of manners for presentation.
I wonder how much time we shall have.
Sir Ramsay's gunboat was last reported off Songkla. How much time we have depends on how many ports we call into. Let us say we have 1 week.
1 week? Your Majesty, 1 week?
In this time, whole world was created, Moses said. Are there any details I do not think of so far?
We shall give them a fine dinner. A European dinner.
I was going to.
And a ball with music.
Music? And dancing!
Yes, Your Majesty, and dancing.
Why not you think of dancing?
It's an inspired idea, Your Majesty. And we can give them a play. Tupton has written a version of Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Ha! We shall give them theatrical performance. We shall show them who is barbarian. Line up, line up, line up! Lady Tiang, on Saturday next, post Meridian. We shall give fine dinner. European dinner. you are to instruct the stewards during the week that they are to make eminent European dishes for tasting. I shall taste, and schoolteacher shall taste. You are to say of which of my women are most like Europeans, for dressing like they. You are to instruct court musicians that during the week they are to learn music of Europe, for dancing, etc., etc. What? Am I to be annoyed by children at this moment? Who? Mrs. Anna, we must be more scientific with children. For the next week, the men and women of my kingdom will work until all is done. And for what is not done, each man and woman will be beaten 100 strokes. Everyone shall know this, Lady Xiang. And above all, I must not be worried by anything. Fireworks at this time of the morning? No one may order fireworks but me.
Your Majesty, the British, the gunboats, they attacked? No, they flew, and we answered with fireworks. They deserted Ramsey's dinner party.
Now?
Now, they must come direct from Song Club. No stop.
No, stop, Your Majesty!
Tell those two wolves go back. They're not ready. Not ready, Your Majesty? You do not know? Ah, yes, you do not know. I have planned best idea I ever guessed.
Still we do it, Your Majesty. You can do it.
Ha! When British arrive, we shall put them straight to bed. Early tomorrow morning, we shall send them on sightseeing trip.
We shall start now, this minute. We have only 18 hours, but I shall do it somehow.
I shall do it. You shall help me.
Very well, Your Majesty.
Tonight and tomorrow, everyone in Kingdom will work without no sleep. We shall... Ah, my priests are coming. Come in, my priests, come in. First, we must ask help from Buddha. Bow to Buddha. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, Buddha, give us the aid of your strength and your wisdom.
Oh, Buddha, give us the aid of your strength and your wisdom.
And help us to prove to the visiting English that we're remarkable and extraordinary people.
And help us to prove to the visiting English that we are extraordinary and remarkable people.
And help Mrs. Anna to stay awake for scientific sewing of dresses, even though she be only a woman and a Christian, and therefore unworthy of your interest.
And help also Mrs. Anna to get away from
A promise is a promise. Your hatred will be higher than mine. A promise.
and a Christian, and therefore unworthy of your interest.
And Buddha, I promise you I shall give this unworthy woman a house of her own, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace, according to agreement, etc., etc., etc.